If only I could turn back time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return, this is Doug Baldwin. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Throwing is Cousins. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Paid offensive lineman to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Breeze to throw on second down. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. The play clock's running down. Here's Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on 4th down, Jason Garrett sends in his field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive for them here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball, put points on the board first, and let everyone start to celebrate.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. 12 yards on the pickup.
Give them a chance to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Cousins now to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Second down, Cousins. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover.
Target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Cundiff able to knock it through, and that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So that scores now in their first two possessions, but it's 6-0, probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the taking.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On second down, Ingram. Oh, the hurdle. Oh. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
On third down, Mark Ingram. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And they split. Two teams here amped and ready for football. And off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. And here comes Diggs. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. One receiver left, that's Allen. They go play action here on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. It's a pickup of 21. And the Cards are going to have a first down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Viking, does the big boy have the juice? And they're going to break
Yep, the big boy does have the juice.
A scoop and score for the Vikings. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Newton on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Off play action. Newton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Okay, yeah. Whoa, we won again. Wow, what a surprise. I mean,
Draft champions matchup.
95, 95, 95. Cool.
Great draft champions matchup in the booth. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
People don't like this bear offense, so we're going to do it again. We got J.J. Watt on the outside.
One man in the backfield, Elliott, and he'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Caught, Dennis Pitta. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back.
Yeah.
He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Lee's got it over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
He's got to leave. That's bad.
First quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive.
I don't like this Cowboy stuff. I'm not used to it.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over
Vikings
here.
stuff. Hey, Jackson. No. Hey, buddy.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Surveying the field. And his first pass.
And when they were unsuccessful, it became second and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went third and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
And taken right on the 30. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice, and what a big-time play there.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Cousins now on second down. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at
was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Oh, no, it doesn't take it.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
Excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Why do you call a timeout?
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
What's the point of it?
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Back to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That was a nice.
And now the Broncos.
Yes, he called it. Let's go. We still have time for a touchdown.
In this 4th quarter of play.
He keeps giving him up. He's giving him up. I don't want to do Cowboy. It's too annoying. I don't get it. It's annoying because I don't understand it. If we score a touchdown, kick a field goal, we're up by 1. This game even is going to be close. He doesn't let me get any pass yards.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Now I'm getting some.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
There's Diggs, let's go.
Inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. He'll look to throw. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll look to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. A gain of 6 there on first. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves present.
And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
All I need is 4 yards to even get a first down. This gives me more time to get a touchdown. That's all I need. It's four fucking yards.
Third and 4.
Strong left.
They come out here in the eye.
Check.
Back to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
He caught that. Oh. Oh, this is the game changer. If I don't make a first down or a touchdown, I lose.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's gonna leave this for a
yes! Go 1 minute. 1 minute.
Touchdown, Vikings. Carlos in the final minute. And if the Vikings can take care of business on the extra point, they will have the lead.
This game is freaking close. $59, $58. They're even up freaking numbers.
To kick the extra point.
Let's go.
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is
He needs to get to the 40.
Your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
No, he doesn't. He needs to get to like the. If he gets to the 40, it's a 55-yard field goal, which he can't make. Okay. Oh, he needs to call a timeout. He's gonna get delay of game. Delay of game. Let's go. Flag. Oh, this is sick. Boom. Another flag.
Right out of the gate. We're gonna get a delay.